matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Hawkeyes offense will have first crack at this one. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And
oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and still on his feet.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's good. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. He'll try the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass on 2nd down. He turns that loose down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Fires on the run. Snags it inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. This quarterback part of their running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Finding themselves down. Breaks into the open. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. To the ground. He's got it again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Anderson. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. Spins away from the defense. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. To the air, it's Aller. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they swarm him under. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage and wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here in Iowa between the 1st and 2nd quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the 2nd quarter. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Aller. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll go back to the ground. Fighting off the defender. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Creates a little room. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Keeps it. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Dropping back, it's Allard. Buys a little time with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for room, it's Patterson. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quick handoff. Runs through a tackle. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Power football with the run. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive things.
Buys a little time. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got a man. It's Ross. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hunt is on its way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Bring in the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Creates a little space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on second and inches. Gives it on the option. Quick spin on the line. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. There he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll immediately call timeout. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They're looking to throw on second and short. Finds his big tight end to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses to 35. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
The give to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. They boot it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Dropping back, it's Allard. He's got the tight end. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Nittany Lions in a good good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time on a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame pat walk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Texas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Got his man to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Turning it on. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. They go to the ground. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? In the gun end, looking to throw on third down. Hauls it in. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
On the move, it's Singleton. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Dinkins. On the move at the 30. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Allard. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Singleton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Moulton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Safe completion on the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. To the air on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Moulton. Touchdown, Iowa! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He'll set up to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over. They'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They're going to run it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for Dave.